walked up to her, and I was like,
hey y'all, I am back. It's KJ. Here for my recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm actually working on another YouTube channel because this one is, I'm working on another channel. I'll let y'all know. Anyway, so right now we're talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sorry I've been away, but I'm going to try to recap both episodes in one, which is episode 6 and 7, I think. But first, I do want to, well, no, let me just go ahead and go into this episode. So, this is, I think it was called Makeups and Breakups, or Makeups and Breakdowns, or something like that. But anyway, we start off with this episode, and, it started off with, the whole Cynthia and Nene still, like they're having their conversation about their friendship or whatever. So it started off where it left off at that part of it. Nene was basically saying to Cynthia how she was a good friend to her. Nene kind of had to get up and leave and compose herself at some point, which, whatever. Let's see. Anyway, Nene come back in, and she's kind of, you could tell she was crying. She was dabbing her eyes, and the other ladies, Candy and Portia and Phaedra and Kenya, they kind of just was like, let's just let them have a minute, let them go on, let them talk. So we're gonna go ahead and leave. So, or when they left or something like that. But so they was trying to. Cynthia was basically just trying to tell Nene why she, she was trying to tell Nene, why, basically how she felt about their friendship dying, and Nene wasn't really a listener in this situation. Nene was more of a talker. She didn't really respond to it. She was just kind of like, let it go. But they basically just kind of say, we're gonna let this, try to let this go and move past this. They both want to be friends, Nene kind of broke down, I guess, because they are good friends, and Cynthia seems to not be, be surprised that she actually did break down about it. But, all in all, they're going to try to squash it for the show, or on the show, they're going to try to squash it. But from what I hear and see in the blogs that they're writing for Bravo, which I do read, they are still not friends. So we'll see how that works out. Then they go and talk to their husbands about it. Nene and Cynthia. So Nene talking to Greg about it. Greg is kind of more of the, okay, well, let's just see how it works out. He thinks that they should make up. Peter, on the other hand, he is not for it. He don't think him and her and Cynthia should make up at all. And she's really like being a fool for making up with Nene. Like, she's just really being a fool and making herself look stupid. Which, I mean, here's my thing. Like, I can understand, the whole friendships breaking up situation, because I have definitely been there, and I know that it's either you're going to accept it, that this wasn't the type of friend that you needed in your life, and move on with it, or you're going to really want to be that friend and try to, try to mend that relationship. So I think that Cynthia more so wants to mend it, and I think Nene wants to mend it too, but I think Cynthia does want to mend it more so than anything. Even though she said she wasn't a good friend, she still want to mend it. And Peter is just kind of her voice of reason. Like, you got to think about all this stuff she did. Is she really a good friend to you? Don't make yourself look like a fool and look stupid on TV, basically. And I think that Peter, I agree with some people saying that, Peter is basically the guy that you want by your side. Like, he's there for your better interest. He's not gonna let anybody try to get over on you, and he don't want you to let nobody get over on you. He's looking out for your best interest. So I think that Peter is definitely a stand-up guy for that, and being there for his wife and doing what he's supposed to be doing as a man. I mean, I agree with that. So we got Candy and Ty. They go on to New York or whatever. So going to see Mama Sharon, rest in peace. So they go to New York to meet with her, and Candy is not really acting like she's happy to be there at all. She, in the confessional, she's kind of turning up her nose and lip to The fact that she got to talk to Mama Sharon about this, well, she know what Mama Sharon want to talk about, which is your damn mama, you know. But Candy seems just kind of standoffish about the whole situation, but she is going to go and go, you know, for Todd because that's what he wants. So, Candy and Todd have a little dinner at restaurant with Peter and Cynthia, and while Cynthia's in New York for what is it, Fashion Week. So they have a dinner together, and y'all excuse me, I got my PJs. So yeah. So yeah, they having their little the dinner, and you know, of course, the situation comes up with where they have to talk about, you know, meeting with Todd's mom, and you know, Candy, you know, is still not. She's not responding the right way to this whole situation with Todd mama and her mama. She just not. And this is why Todd is so frustrated with the shit. Like, Todd is like really over it, Candy. And I don't know why we see it, but you don't see it. Like, this shit is getting on his damn nerves. He is tired of you trying to defend the shit. You need to stand up and do something about this shit. Say something, you know, because right now, Candy, this ain't looking good, girl. This is not looking good. But anyway, they talk at the dinner, whatever, and Peter just basically telling Todd, you know, that how his situation was with Cynthia's mama and his sister trying to hide the marriage certificate. And Todd was so mad, he was just upset with, you know, because Candy's not sympathetic about the situation at all. And, you know, he's kind of raised his voice or whatnot. But, you know, they did have that couple's conversation. Later on, Candy and Todd met with Mama Sharon. And Todd wanted his mama to come and live in Atlanta. But Mama Sharon was like, you know, I definitely ain't coming to live in Atlanta because it's too stressful. So Candy was like, well, why is it so stressful? You know, what's wrong with Atlanta? So she was like, your mama is what's wrong with Atlanta, which is the truth. So Miss Mama Sharon started telling Candy about, you know, you lied about, you know, you to my son and you start your marriage off by lying. That ain't right. That ain't good. And she was like, she lied because when Todd asked what he said, what did your mama say about my mama? She was like, nothing. She don't remember what she said or something like that. But that was a lie. She lied, you know. And so Mama Sharon was like, you know, you lied about that. You just a liar, you know. And she's really kind of upset with Candy too because Candy is just kind of with the bullshit, and it's coming off as if Candy is with the bullshit. Then let's see what else happened. Candy basically, she damn near get an attitude with Mama Sharon, and she was like, this lady thinks she gonna snap on me, you know. But at the end of the day, Candy, your mama say and do whatever the fuck she want to do to people and say whatever, you know. So why would you think that you or your mama deserve any respect? Why really? You know, you ought to know now in your life and how you treat people. You give respect to get respect. You get respect to give respect. Vice versa, same thing. And you know that the fact that you lied about that, you know, you're not sympathetic, you're not trying to help out or do anything to diffuse the situation. You don't deserve any respect from Miss Sharon, and Mama Joyce definitely does not deserve any respect from her. That's just my opinion. Anyway, so Candy basically got an attitude, and you know, Miss Sharon was just like, you know, when I see him, I'm gonna punch her in the face, you know. Then she gonna have to deal with me, basically, you know. You know, it's not over for Mama Sharon, basically. It's not over at all. That's pretty much all that happened on that episode. I mean, the rest of the stuff was like little fillers. Next week is gonna be more of the Phaedra and Apollo mess going on. Something about Phaedra. I think Phaedra go out to the bar one opening and Apollo show up or something like that. So yeah, that's actually today, because this video is coming out on Sunday. So I may be able to squeeze the other one in tomorrow. I'll go ahead and come in and do the remaining Real Housewives of Atlanta show for tonight. But yeah, wasn't really much going on this episode, to be honest. And I just think, you know, Candy and Todd's relationship is definitely going downhill fast. And this whole reality TV marriage look it's not helping. I think it's just really going down, and we should not be watching this. This is sad. This is gonna be sad to watch, people. It's gonna be sad to watch. And we saw them get married. We're gonna see them get divorced because it ain't working. It just don't look as if it's working, and Todd definitely don't look happy. And Cynthia and Nene, child, I don't know what to say about y'all. Y'all love friendship or whatever. It's frenemies. I don't even know what it's called, but I wouldn't be stressed about it, Cynthia. If I were you and I have a clear conscience, I wouldn't be stressed about this friendship. I wouldn't try to pursue it. I wouldn't try to push it. You can only extend your olive branch, and if they don't decide to not respond to it or be dry to you or whatever, that's them. But you got to move on because life goes on, and you cannot, you just can't beg somebody to be in your life, and you can't beg somebody to be right, and you can't expect somebody to do, have the same morals and values that you do when it comes to a friendship. So that's what it is for me. Um, let's see. I think that was pretty much it on this episode. Like I said, it was too much going on. This video is long enough. It's pretty short, but it's long enough. And I will be back for my Real Housewives of Atlanta review tomorrow. I am gonna basically tweet all of my faves about my new channel so that you guys can tell everybody. And then I'll put the link down below for all of my subscribers. Follow me on Twitter I got a new Twitter handle too. I can't put it up right now. But anyway, I'll put all the links down below. Thank you guys so much for watching.